So a great question that I've been asked a few times is why is everything that I talk about not being put into practice already? Because lots of it is quite obvious. And granted it is, but I've got a theory as to why that is. I've got a number of theories on many things, but one of my theories is really around the two different archetypes that exist when you marry up engineering slash manufacturing and sales or sales marketing, anything commercial. For a business to be effective, to make money and grow, these two have to come together. So the theory that I have is relatively simple, that if you ask an engineer to take up the role of sales, of marketing, of developing of business, they will treat that with the, let's call it the operating system or the processing unit that they already have, which is a fantastic one, by the way, because it's been built to solve very complex technical problems. It's really the ultimate problem solving machine. The challenge that you've got is, and I'll just put up on the whiteboard in a second, to really grow a business that sells an engineered product or service, you do need to embrace the, let's say, the philosophy and the thought process of like a salesperson, a business person. And I'm not saying that engineers can't do that. I've met many successful engineers in my career that are also successful business people. But the one thing that those people all have in common is they've created a team of people around them that have complementary skill sets that dovetail in, and they've allowed the team to be successful by playing to people's strengths. So my theory is, like, there's two archetypes. So archetype number one is the engineer. And let's make it really simple. It's ones and zeros. Yeah, this is the type of code that they operate on. And this is solving really technical challenges. This is dealing with things that produce outcomes that have certainty. Things have to be finite, things have to be clear, they have to be precise. Effectively, they have to be known. Yeah, this is archetype number one. So archetype number two is actually, let's keep it really simple. Let's just put salesperson. Yeah. So salesperson, just to try and highlight the difference, like their operating system, it's a little bit like Mac versus Windows. Like the two do not compute. Like the two completely different operating systems. So this would be like the salesperson would be X's and Y's. Yep. And this is all about how to develop business or generate leads, the skill of conversation. Now this, to try and create a bit of a comparison, the finite nature, the clear, precise nature over here in this archetype doesn't actually have to be at play over here. In fact, I would say that it's as close as possible the opposite. So you're looking for, you're looking to learn, you're looking to observe, you're looking to analyze, and you're basically looking to challenge. Yeah. And the key thing here is you're actively seeking unknowns. Like sales is all about being able to take action with unknowns and uncertainties. That's what it's all about. So you've got these two archetypes, and this is why the stuff that I talk about, you know, the bell curves, the risk curve, pipeline science, like this is why I think this is not readily available or accessible to this archetype. And you got to remember the context of what we're talking about here is lots of very successful engineers end up effectively being shoehorned into or promoted into roles where they must conduct and undertake sales. So without having this other operating system available to just quickly install, there's going to be what we call, well, what I've come to call absorption latency, and we'll talk about that actually in another video.